Good morning. If you're new here, I recreate eyeshadow looks using what I have in my collection, and that includes high-end, Dollar Tree, drugstore, and Avon. Now, the beauty industry wants you to believe that high-end is the way to go and that cheaper makeup can't perform, but that's just not true. I've been doing this for over a year now, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I'm using Dollar Tree LA Colors eyeshadows today to recreate this Avon quad from the Makeup to Go palette that came out a few years ago. And it is absolutely gorgeous. This is, when I first started wearing Avon, I didn't expect much, but it is just as high quality as any of my high-end eyeshadows are. And then when I started duping it with Dollar Tree makeup, I found that, well, sometimes the Dollar Tree makeup outperformed the high-end and the Avon and drugstore. So let's get into this. Today, I'm using Milani's eye primer to start. You guys have said you want to see the whole thing. You want the full makeup, so I'm just going to stay here and do that. This is just about done. I can't almost get anything out of here. So let's just keep you here today. I don't know, this may go well, this may go really badly. You guys might just be like, oh my god, this video is way too long. But that's okay. You know what? It's okay. This is what we're doing today. And I want to hear from you guys in the comments of if this is what you want all the time going forward, or if you want the condensed version that I've been giving you. This is more going to be like a live episode right here, and we're just going to do a little testy test. Can't get that in. There we go. Yeah, no, my hair's not growing in. Oh my god, my hair. Don't even get me started. Ugh. Next, what I'm going to do is put on mascara. I'm using up my Lashy Doll from Lancome, and we're just going to do this. This is so weird to me, guys, to not just stop the camera and put it on. But I want to see did I miss the eyeliner look? Can you please do the full face? Did I miss the eyebrows? I'm sure you don't really care if you see me putting on mascara, and that's okay. I'm just going to do this. This is an experiment to see what happens. I'm not trying to waste your time. I'm just trying to give you what I have been asked for. So I got some mascara on my eyelid, which you can see. So I just am going to take some Maybelline's Baby Skin, and I'm going to put it on a Q-tip, and I'm just going to take it off. And it takes it off so easily. I don't have to scrub at my eye. See, it's gone. And then I rip the tip off. TMI? I don't know. I'm just giving you the full play today. Next is my eyebrows. I always set them before I do anything. That way they're dry when I go in with the product, like the color product. And it stiffens the brows enough so that I get hair-like strokes instead of a blotch of Sharpie. And this is E.L.F's brow soap. I'm panning this. I bought it a few years ago. My gosh, it's been 100 years. It needs to go. I don't know why I always feel the need to stock up on stuff. And then it takes 3 years to finish it. I need to stop doing that. I have, though. I've really started to be a little more diligent about using things as well. So I'm going to line my eyes with LA Colors Matte Eyeliner. Now, if you're new here, you might be thinking, what are you doing? Well, I do it so that I give my eye a template for where my eyeshadow goes. It has just been a lifesaver for me. I just draw a line, and that is where I don't go over with the eyeshadow on the top lid. And it gives me some darkness here as well that I need desperately for my eye shape. So it does look like a full-on wing, because it is. But that's okay, it gets covered over. I had to get up, I couldn't find my glasses. So if I'm in the wrong spot, well, that's why. This eye for me is a little tricky. It is, I'm not gonna lie, because it is. Because I don't have light on this side, so it ends up just being a chore. I have to contort too, in all different ways. I really do like this eyeliner. I do like that. It turned out so well. So the first shade that I'm going in with is shade 2 from the Avon palette, and it is that one right there. And it is shade 4 in Siren's Call right there. That is shade 1, and it goes this way. It's backwards. Now, if you don't have this palette here, shade 6 from Chic will get you there. Row 2, shade 2. And I'm placing this shade in the transition. This Avon palette is just gorgeous. And I wanted to bring you this look. It is such a beautiful plum eye. I thought you guys would like it. This is a cool toned eye today, but it doesn't mean you can't wear it if you're a warm toned lady. Just make sure you anchor it with the warm tone and you will be fine. And by anchoring it, I mean right in here is where you would want to add a different color as the tone, like take this one instead. It's a warmer shade. Although it's pretty warm in the Chic palette, I will say that. Next, we want Fashionista. Remember her? Yeah. The next shade is this shade right here from Fashionista, and it is shade 2, and it is duping this shade right here. And I'm placing that along the lash line. Right here. This shade is a little grayer than the Avon shade, but it's just as beautiful. If you don't have Fashionista, shade 10 from Chic will do. And I'm even going to go in with that shade and put it on top of this shade. I like the depth from Fashionista, from shade 2, but it's not the right tone that I want, but that's okay. We will get there. I'm also going to place this under the eye as well. Kind of forgot where to put things today. I did this look on Monday. It's now Thursday. I wore a different eyeshadow look yesterday, and then I forgot where I put all these. But it's okay. You know what? It'll turn out. And I'm taking it right to the tear duct today. I will say, guys, that I am really tired of criticism towards cheaper makeup. I'm tired of it. I have been through every era. Like, I mean, imagine growing up in the 80s with what we had, right? This here is high end compared to what we used to have. And honestly, it's just as high end as high end. It's driving me nuts. So the next shade is going to be this one here, shade 3. And the equivalent shade for that is this shade here from Fashionista. And I am placing this shade on the lid. Oh, see, this is a smoky eye. This isn't going to be for everybody. And I kind of think this isn't how I did it. But I'm okay with it. It's actually beautiful. I think I used this in the transition, and shade 2, this one here on the lid, is what I think I did. But that's okay. We're getting take 2 today. It happens. That's so pretty. You could do it the other way. You could put this on in the transition and the lighter shade on the lid, if that's what you choose to do. And it may work better for you. But I'm actually liking this. A beautiful plum smoky eye, yes, bring it on. I've followed. Or mascara, one of the two. My mascara is pretty old at this point. I'm just going everywhere with it. I like this color. Next is shade 1. Oh, I almost used that. And the equivalent shade for shade 1 is from Siren's Call, and it is shade 1. Or from Chic, shade 2 or 1, whatever one you want. And I think from Chic, the lid color would probably be this one right here. Shade 5, right here, row 1, shade 2. And I'm placing it into the inner corner. It's so pretty. But yeah, I think I did it the other way last time, honestly. It's okay. It's just another way of wearing it. I think what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to bring in, from the Fest Best collection, I'm going to bring in Flower Child. This is a pinky shade, so it'll go perfectly in the inner corner and give me the sparkle that I crave. She looks like that. She's beautiful. Obviously, this is optional because a lot of you might not even have this. And I'm just taking my Rimmel brush and I'm just putting it in here. Oh, God. I know, I'm so annoying. But this sparkle right here, and I have 3 of these. And one is a champagne, this one is a pink tone, so it goes perfectly with this eye. And the other one is a violet tone or a purple tone. Ah, it just works perfectly. There we go. Now I'm going to add a black shade. I'm just using the Veil of Allure black eyeshadow stick that came out last year from Ioni, and I'm just deepening up this shade here. I have been not doing this step in my videos, but this is what I'm missing this, so I'm keeping this. I like this outer edge to be as dark as possible without losing the color. So this is what I do. And I just put it onto the brush because it's just more precise. This mascara is flaking on me. It's old. I think I opened it in January. It's now June. But I didn't wear it for 2 months. I opened it, but I didn't wear it, which was a mistake. So now I'm going into Chic, shade 10, row 2, shade 3. And just to make this more purple, I'm putting it over top to really replicate that shade there. You can see the difference now, right? This is optional. You do not need to do this. But I want it to be a dupe of the Avon quad. And I think that gets it done. Please, guys, let me know if you like this style of video, the full Monty. It's easier for me too. Okay, and it's more my look. My looks are not for everybody. I get it, but you do not need to do all of this either. So next is eyeliner, and I'm going in with Le Mercier's black eyeliner. This has grown on me. I'm going to just place it right over top of the line I see there, because it's a perfect little line. And then I am just going to take it from my crease right here, you can see it, and bring it in. This is very fine, so you have to fill it in as you go. Like, it doesn't just glide that well. It just doesn't. It's annoying. So then again, I'm going to find the line that I made because it was pretty good. Just going to go right back over it. And again, don't mind my armpit. Find the crease, which is right there. And I start it right there at the crease. And I bring it in. And then fill it in. Again, this side of my eye, I can't see very well. There's no light over there. So it ends up all wonky. I do need this. I just do, because there's no light. I need my mirror. Oh no, the mirror, it's back. Good Lord. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, we made it. I'm going to line my eyes with Maybelline's Gel Pot Liner with LA Colors Far Out Green Eye Pencil. I'm panning it. And so this is how I use it to get rid of it, because I'm never going to wear a green eyeliner. I bought it to review it, and she's reviewed. She's good. I can highly recommend LA Colors eyeliners. I really can. They're amazing. I'm now going to put on Be Pure's Gel Primer. This was the dupe for the E.L.F. Sorry guys, I don't remember the name of it. And I normally put this on before doing eyeshadow, but I keep forgetting. Because back in the day, I never wore primer, but I've had to review them. Well, I don't have to. I choose to review them. So now I need to use them. I just put it on like this. I pat it on because when I'm wearing sunscreen, if I rub it on, I'm scared I'm going to move the sunscreen or remove the sunscreen or do whatever happens when you do something like that. And I don't know what is going on. So there is that. Now it'll dry before my foundation goes on, which is great. Now I'm going back in with the second coat of the Lancome mascara and see how these lashes are going to do, because like I said, this thing's old. I need to get another one, and I probably will buy another one. Although I have really liked that Lift and Lock lately. The thing I don't like about Lift and Lock from LA Colors, which is, if you don't know, this one right here, is like how it comes off. It freaks me out. Like, I don't know if I can get over that. It feels like I'm ripping my eyelashes off. If If I can get over that, then we'll be good. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm making excuses just to keep buying this either. Could be. Okay, now I see that I can't really see my lashes. So this is a trick that I like to do that I've never shown before. Well, maybe I have. Is I take a Q-tip and I just go right here and I just get rid of whatever is right there. And bingo, you can see the lashes. Like, it just works every single time. See, there they are. It's so weird. And it'll get even better when I curl them. I have a few random finds that I'm putting on today, and one of them is the Hydrating Under Eye Concealer. I'm going to wear this as concealer and as my foundation. I'm bringing in Creamsicle, the peach blush from LA Colors. I love that. And the blush lighter in Charming to go over top of it. I'm also going to do my full brow routine with what I'm panning, which is the brow powder from LA Colors. So here is the Be Pure foundation. This is in light or fair. Looks like that if you haven't seen it. And this is amazing as a foundation. It's, you know, it's the foundation you want to take when you're going on vacation. It's your foundation, it's your concealer. I think I just put on way too much. That's okay. Thinking we're still in winter. And in winter I need more foundation than I do in summer. It's just the nature of the beast. I don't know what it is. Feel free to skip this section, guys. I'm just leaving it. People have asked for it. It goes on beautifully. Like, this is, to me, a skin tint for $1.75, like a high-end skin tint. It's moisturizing. It, to me, is full coverage. I know to some of you it isn't, but for me and my skin, it is. It's full coverage. And it keeps you glowing. It's totally beautiful. Okay, guys, I'm not going to lie. This look is bothering me. I screwed up. So I'm going to do it like I was going to do it. And I'm putting my brush into shade 1 from Fashionista, and I'm just going over that edge. Just to make it what I wanted it. And then I'm going to put shade 4 from Siren's Call. This one right here on the lid. That was the original plan, and that's what I want. It's going to be a little bit different, but that's okay. This is what happens when you don't just do the look the next day, but I like that better. I do. It's not, this isn't as light as it would have been on the lid with this shade that I'm putting here. I just heard Shmoo. Oh my gosh. But it gives me a little bit more of the plum eye that I wanted. Instead of like a grayish shade right there, that one on the edge, I wanted the plum. So I thought I'd bring you along for the switch up. And I apologize. It's just how life goes sometimes. Oh, that's better. It doesn't look as gray toned now. It looks more plum toned. And there's a little bit of shine on the lid now, which I like as well. It's all good. There we go. I like that better. Gotta go get Shmoo. I'm back. You will hear two budgies in the background, Shmoo and Goose. Okay, this mascara, even though it is completely dead, like it needs to go, is still performing so well. It's weird. Okay, so you got 2 eye looks for the price of 1 today. And now let's put on contour. This is the next step in my routine. And I am using, I believe this is Sunset Glow. Let me look. I can't read it in this lighting. It's Radiant Tan. I should write a sticky note and remember that. This is from C Color Cosmetics, and it is, I suppose, duping Rare Beauty. I'm going to put it in the contour area, and I'm going to quickly buff it in. You don't wait for this to dry, I've learned. This is Must Have Beauty's contour brush. Highly recommend it. Right into the hairline. Get it in there. Go as far in as you can. Well, if you have blonde hair, be careful. See, you can see the line. It's right here. So I just place it there. I don't worry about placement too much. Like, I mean, I don't worry about being precise, because now I'm going to be precise. Right into the hairline. This is actually a really good color for contour. It's a cool toned bronze. which is, like I said, perfect for contour. Some might disagree. That's okay. I'm also placing it right here on the nose. I really like this step lately for that button nose. Just sort of blend it up if I can. Very subtle. Okay. I am going to put Ioni's Warm Rose, which is still available at the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to place it at the back of the cheek because I am panning this and I want it gone. If I wasn't panning it, I probably wouldn't do this, although I do like the effect. I'm taking my E.L.F's small stipple brush and I am just working it in. These are fantastic. I was reading some comments from another YouTuber's page or channel, and people were pooping on Dollar Tree like crazy. I'd never buy that. It's like, all right. Give your money to a high-end brand that is ripping you off. You go right ahead. Okay, so this is Creamsicle from LA Colors. And I'm using my E.L.F. stipple brush again. And I'm going to hope that that wasn't too much and place it onto the apple of the cheek. These two shades go very well together. The blush later is going to be the odd man out, but I think I'll try it. I love this shade. Oh my gosh. Look at that too. It's got some shine. Did not know that. Was not paying attention. This is your peaches and cream. Oh my, oh, I can't. This is the skin tone I've always wanted to be. That warm, peachy tone, that spring tone. Meaning undertone. I'm a summer undertone and I hate it. Well, I don't hate it, but I want it to be a spring undertone, let me tell you. And this gives me that. Okay, so now the blush lighter, and please don't take offense by me saying I don't like being a cool skin tone, because, I mean, we all have our things, right? I don't like looking blue when it gets cold out, that's all I mean. And she, whoa, I've used quite a bit of this. Do you see that in there? I'm going to just put tiny little drops right there, very tiny, because I love the Creamsicle shade. If I could only have one blush in my collection, it would be this shade, the Creamsicle. Oh, okay, that just gives me the wet Creamsicle look. I am now a popsicle. I love it. I need to add a little bit more here. I'm scared. We're going into summer and I do not like heat. I'm getting scared. Now for brows. And this is the brow powder, once again, from LA Colors. It's still available. I see it all the time. I actually saw a woman buying it the other day. I was going to warn her. It's tricky, but I shut up. I just underline the bottom of my brow. And I hope I didn't say lash somewhere in there. And I flick it up from that line. I have not added any more product onto the brush. This is a MAC brush from a few years ago. I'm taking that tip. Like, I mean, I was 28 when I bought this for Blanche McDonald makeup artistry school. We had to buy this brush. And it wasn't a $20, $30 brush back then. It was like 12 bucks. But that was a lot of money for me back then. I didn't have any money when I went to school. My grandfather paid for it for me. I'm just tapping both shades. And flicking it up. And the school was only $3,000 back then. I've heard it's over $10,000 now. Look how easy this is. Once you get it, you get it. Like, and they look very natural. I know some of you are thinking, I don't want my brows sticking up like that. But when you have no brows, it has to look like hair. If you do it this way, it looks like a Sharpie. And I'm not into that. If you are, then do it this way. Just, I guess. I don't know what to say. Not that anybody's come at me with that, but just in case you're thinking about it. Next, I'm going to take the LA Colors brow pencil and I'm going to add more definition with more hair strokes. And it just makes it look like there's more hair than there is there. And there it is. I'm going to also put this cream shade under the brow to really define it. This is almost gone. I think I'll just use the LA Colors Ivory powder when this is gone, because I do like this. I like this effect. Obviously, you can't fake using it. You'd be like, no, I don't want to use it, so you wouldn't. So for my lips, I'm going to use Natasha Denona's Natasha. I'm panning this. I had a request to see it. I'm using Ioni's True Brown Lip Liner. Yes, I finished a whole lip liner. I will say though, a lot of it got used by breaking while sharpening. So this is a rare lip liner because normally, as you can tell from, if you've watched a lot of my videos from my mascara incident with Be Pure's Serum Mascara, normally I will not put up with packaging that lets me down, but I love this. I love this lip liner so much. Sorry guys, jeez. Okay, here is Natasha. This is such a cool tone shade. This is very close to Folio from MAC, but just a little bit deader. And I find it really hard to wear. I just feel almost too dead with this, but that's okay. Had to stop to curl my lashes with my heated eyelash curler. I will link it below in the description, hopefully. If it's not there, please somebody come in and say, Zoe, hello, eyelash curler. So here is Natasha's Natasha. She is almost done. Yay. I should have wore a purple lip liner. I should have worn Grape Expectations today, but is what it is. So let's take the hair out. I might have to add some powder, but I'll do that off camera. Here. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm sorry. So here is the finished look. And I'm sorry I took you on this journey of forgetting where to place the eyeshadow, but you know what? Sometimes it happens. You're in a fog in the morning and, you know, but we got her done and the look is beautiful. And I hope that you recreate it and I didn't confuse you too much. Anyways, let me know how you like this format, if you like seeing the full thing. And please don't forget, if you did like it, to give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and maybe give me a hype. I really appreciate you guys. You have a wonderful day. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.